The FBI has given details of the devices used in the Boston Marathon bombings, releasing photos of a mangled pressure cooker and a ripped black bag. But investigators say they still don't know who did the bombings or why.
Downtown Boston, mid-afternoon, eerily silent and empty. Meticulously searched after America's worst terror attack on civilians since 9/11. The investigation continues into the twin bombing. With few leads, it seems, no prime suspects and no one taking responsibility. But the FBI could report some progress on what kinds of bombs were used.
Specialized examiners will reconstruct the device or devices and determine its makeup and components. Among items partially recovered are pieces of black nylon, which could be from a backpack, and what appear to be fragments of BBs and nails, possibly contained in a pressure cooker device.
Among the dead, 8-year-old Martin Richard, who'd hugged his father on the finishing line before returning to his mother and sister, who were both seriously injured in the blast that killed him. And 29-year-old Crystal Campbell, who went to watch the race every year since childhood.
We are heartbroken at the death of our daughter, Crystal Marie. She was a wonderful person. Everybody that knew her loved her. You couldn't ask for a better daughter. I can't believe this has happened. She was such a hard worker at everything she did. This doesn't make any sense.
There's a sombre mood on the streets, but also resilience and defiance. Stuart Singer from North London ran the marathon while his wife Janice waited for him a few hundred yards from the end. Despite what they've been through, he's determined, he says, to run in the London Marathon on Sunday.
Clearly you cannot stop a determined terrorist that wants to do something, but we cannot live our lives and change our lives because of the way that these people want to do things. So I think we have to continue our lives and we have to be defined, we have to carry on.
In some ways, Boston is trying to return to normal, but in others it's still on a heightened state of alert. This is around a mile or so from where the explosions went off, and more than 24 hours later, the streets here, many of them are still cordoned off, blocked by armoured vehicles and patrolled by heavily armed police.
President Obama's on his way for a service here honouring the victims tomorrow.